गुड इवनिंग। ओके, मेरे ख्याल से हर किसी ने अपनी प्रोफाइल चेंज कर दी है। साइलेंट मोड पे एक्चुअली फ़ोन्स को डालना था। आप साइलेंट मोड पे चले जाएंगे, हमें मज़ा नहीं आएगा, है ना। आज FEI के फाउंडर्स डे के उपलक्ष्य में हम सभी यहाँ पे इकट्ठा हुए हैं। हम तो कहना चाहेंगे कि मुबारक हो आपको ये जश्न भरी शाम, और RJ अमित का आप सबको प्यार भरा सलाम। You always listen me on 107.1 FM रेनबो। और आज तेरी याद में इस कॉन्सेप्ट के जरिए शैलजा नायर फाउंडेशन आप सभी के लिए लाया है अमेजिंग म्यूजिशियन की सीरीज़ का ये तीसरा शो, जिसमें गिटार और परकशंस बेस्ड कुछ ज़बरदस्त गाने आप सभी के सामने प्रेजेंट होने वाले हैं। मगर उससे पहले जितने सारे लोग यहाँ पर मौजूद हैं, आप सभी को FEI के फाउंडर्स डे के उपलक्ष्य में मैं ढेर सारी शुभकामनाएं देना चाहूँगा, और एक बार ज़ोरदार तालियां हमारी कंपनी के लिए ज़रूर होनी चाहिए। जी शुक्रिया। आज जैसे कि हम सभी जानते हैं, म्यूजिशियंस को बढ़ावा देने के लिए ऐसे प्रोग्राम की कुछ सालों पहले नींव रखने वाले हमारे FEI के संचालक सम्मान्य प्रताप नायर सर, इन्होंने सोचा कि हर साल जब कभी हमारे FEI का फाउंडर्स डे हम मनाएं, तब म्यूजिशियंस की सराहना हो, उनका सम्मान हो, क्योंकि गाने हिट होते हैं, फिल्में हिट होती हैं, गानों के साथ साथ सिंगर्स भी मशहूरियत पाते हैं। कभी कभी म्यूज़िक डायरेक्टर को भी जिक्र मिलता है, मगर व्हाट अबाउट म्यूजिशियंस? हर कोई अपने अपने साथ से और अपनी अपनी प्रतिभा से हर गीत को सजाता है, तो उनका भी सम्मान होना चाहिए। इसी बात को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए प्रताप जी ने पहली बार अमेजिंग म्यूजिशियंस इस प्रोग्राम की नींव रखी बैंड्रा के रंग शारदा में, और लास्ट टाइम एक और प्रोग्राम हुआ था, और ये थर्ड प्रोग्राम हो रहा है। तो एक बार ज़ोरदार तालियां प्रताप नायर जी की इस सोच के लिए होनी चाहिए, जो औरों के बारे में सोचते हैं। और जो औरों के बारे में सोचते हैं, उनके लिए मैं एक ही बात कहना चाहूँगा कि जो खुद खुश रहते हैं, उनसे दुनिया खुश रहती है ना। तो प्रताप जी कुछ ऐसी ही शख्सियत है। हम चाहेंगे आज उनके रिक्वेस्ट के खातिर FEI के इस फाउंडर डे के उपलक्ष्य में एक बहुत ही जानी मानी हस्ती, ग्रेट वायलिनिस्ट, पद्म विभूषण पुरस्कार से सम्मानित डॉक्टर L सुब्रमण्यम जी यहाँ पर चीफ गेस्ट के तौर पर पधारे हैं। उनका हम जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत करें। FEI कार्गो के डायरेक्टर विधि नायर जी, मैं आपसे गुजारिश कर रहा हूँ कि हमारे चीफ गेस्ट को आप मंच पे ले आए। साथ ही साथ आक इवेंट्स की ओर से इस कार्यक्रम की प्रस्तुति हो रही है। हम चाहेंगे आक इवेंट्स की ओर से कला श्रीधर जी भी आगे आए, और आप तीनों मिलकर दीप प्रज्वलित कर इस प्रोग्राम का शुभारंभ करें। I would like to request Mr. Rajesh Menon ji to come on stage for lamp lighting. Yes, thank you so much. आप सभी का हम तहे दिल से शुक्रिया अदा करते हैं। ये दीप हमें यही बतला रहा है कि हर किसी की ज़िंदगी यूँ ही प्रकाशमान हो, क्योंकि हम सभी जानते हैं, ऐसे कहा जाता है हमारे देश में, जो तन से नहीं बल्कि मन से हो उसे समीप कहते हैं, जो बूंद से हो उसे सीप कहते हैं, और अंधेरा चाहे कितना भी सघन क्यों ना हो, मगर जो कण कण में प्रकाश फैला दे उसे दीप कहते हैं। और इसी दीप की पूजा हमारी संस्कृति में की जाती है। हम चाहते हैं कि आज तुरंत FEI के फाउंडर्स डे के सेलिब्रेशन मोमेंट की शुरुआत हम हमारे प्रेयर से करें, जो हर बार होती हैं। तो आप सभी से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी कि इस प्रेयर के लिए आप सभी हाथ जोड़कर अपने मन में अपने अपने भगवान को ज़रूर याद करें और इस प्रेयर के संग आप भी डिवाइन मूड में चले जाएं।
Feeling thy presence, feeling thy grace, feeling thy radiance. You are my source of faith and strength. You are my path and destination, and I'm always connected to you. Nothing of me and everything of you. Lead me higher, lead me deeper, lead me beyond, lead me to you.
Life is like a delicate bubble. The one moment it will caress you beautifully. The next moment it will slip away into oblivion. Shailaja Nair was born to Gangadharan and Anandavalli Nair in Mumbai on 24 June 1960. The youngest of 5 siblings, Shailaja was an imp and was loved by everyone in the family. When she was barely 2 years old, Shailaja survived a fall from the 3rd floor of a building. Yes, miracles do happen. She joined the Canossa convent in 1965. Shailaja was a bright student and a good athlete. Shailaja and her family met with their first tragedy when her father, an officer with RBI, died in 1972. Shailaja was only 12 then. However, she completed her SSC in 1975 and went on to graduate from Mumbai's Bhavans College. Her career began with a short stint at TCS. Later, she joined BPCL and worked there for 15 long years. Meanwhile, on September 16, 1984, she married Pratap Nair, an upcoming businessman. In June 1985, Shailaja and Pratap were blessed with a lovely son. They named him Abhijit, one of the hundreds of names of her favorite deity, Ganesha. When Abhijit was 18, he met with a serious motorcycle accident. Shailaja used her power to connect with God. Her prayers were answered and Abhijit survived. Shailaja believed that there's one God and all religions were equal. She would never hesitate to pray in a church, mosque or gurdwara. Shailaja loved celebrating all festivals and would look forward to dressing up for the occasion. Her collection of Ganeshas at home is a beautiful example of her strong faith in him. At home, Pratap would get his morning tea only after Shailaja had finished talking to her gods, a non-failing routine that she followed every day. Her thanksgiving to God would include walking all the way to Siddhivinayak temple non-stop. And on reaching there, she would patiently wait in the queue for her turn. In business, there is no shortcut to quality. Likewise, in prayers, there's no shortcut to God, she believed. She advocated and inspired her relatives, friends and colleagues to keep faith in God. Her home was always a welcome shelter for friends and relatives. Jimmy, her pet Lhasa, would announce the arrival of guests. Her love for Jimmy was so profound that once she cut short her 3-month holiday and returned home within 15 days as Jimmy wouldn't eat. Though Shailaja wouldn't like to be called a housewife, she always kept her house tidy and comfortable. An ardent lover of nature, she cleverly used the top of her garage and converted it into a beautiful garden. She called it her breathing space in the concrete jungle. A movie buff to the core, she would wait impatiently for Fridays. Not one to watch violence, Shailaja enjoyed only love stories and comedies. And she would get as excited as a child with popcorn and ice cream. This explains her love for Mills and Boon, Sidney Sheldon, and Hardy Boys. Her reading did not stop at novels. She cleared her customs exam and the DGR, which is conducted by IATA. This without having any background in logistics. When Shailaja joined her husband's company, FEI, as a director, she stepped in with her staunch conviction that all good things in life begin with God. At FEI, Shailaja was never a boss. She was more of a friend, sister, and mother to the employees. Always concerned about people, she was a perfect example of humanity. A member of Team Europe, Shailaja has traveled the world. A hardcore travel enthusiast, she would easily blend with the culture of every place she visited. Recently, when Team Europe came to India, Shailaja was the most caring and perfect host. As a matter of fact, she was always the perfect guest too. Be it the engagement of a relative or the wedding of a colleague, Shailaja was quick to get into the mood of the celebration. And no, her asthma did not prevent her from breaking into a jig. She has always come across as a three-dimensional personality: dynamic, dignified, and determined. On her last day in this world, she was on board as a director of 7 fast-growing companies. A vacancy that can never be filled up. Shailaja enjoyed life because she loved life. A daughter, a sister, a wife, a mother, an employer. Every page from Shailaja's life was an inspiration for everyone close to her. But there was someone who loved her more. Someone who needed her more. On the morning of September 9, 2007, Shailaja succumbed to a brief illness. Shailaja had miles to go before she could sleep, but perhaps he was in a hurry.
ओम शांति।
In a world where mastery meets melody, where excellence transcends boundaries, and where the language of music speaks to the soul, we invite you to witness an extraordinary celebration. Welcome to Harmonizing Excellence, a celebration of instrumental mastery by Pratap's Amazing Musicians. Pratap's Amazing Musicians, a pioneering initiative by the Shailaja Nair Foundation, a CSR arm of FEI Group of Companies. Imagine a world where every musical note and rhythm would take you on a mini adventure reflecting the heart of music. With this event, we are embarking on a mission to spotlight the unsung heroes of music. Pratap's Amazing Musicians extends beyond mere celebration. Our mission is simple yet profound. It is to connect deeply with you through the universal language of music, celebrating the incredible talent behind these instruments. A platform where every tar, every tal, and every dhun unveils a hidden story of exceptional talent. Our brand new website is a khazana for all music enthusiasts. It is your one-stop destination to discover talented musicians, dive into the world of instruments, and book your spot at our music festival. This event is not just a music festival, it is a periodic fiesta where artists from around the globe strut their stuff and you get to be the judge, jury, and most importantly, the fan. Are you ready to embark on a journey where every note resonates with perfection? Every note we play is a step towards celebrating the essence of music. Together, let's support our remarkable musicians, tapping into music's power to soothe, heal, and elevate spirits. Join us as we create moments of pure magic at Harmonizing Excellence, a celebration of instrumental mastery, where every chord strikes a chord in your heart.